Hello everyone. Today we are going to be looking at a question on profit and loss from CAT 2020. A person spent rupees 50,000 to purchase a desktop and a laptop computer. Okay. Total combined cost price is given to us. Desktop sold at 20% profit, but the laptop was at 10% loss. If the overall profit is 2%, find the purchase price of the desktop. Okay. So let's jot down the information given here. Let's say this is for the desktop, this is for the laptop, and this is combined. So we're going to make a simple table here. We're going to jot down all the information for all of these: cost price, and let's say profit percentage, and then we'll have the selling price here. Okay. So some information we are given, some information we are asked. What is the question asking from us? Purchase price of desktop or cost price of desktop. So this is what we're supposed to calculate. What are we given? We are given the combined cost price is 50,000. This we can note down here. Desktop profit percentage is 20%. Laptop profit percentage is minus 10% because it's a 10% loss. Overall profit is 2%. So combined profit is plus 2%. And we don't know anything else apart from this. Now from this table, what is easy to calculate is the selling price combined. Because we know the cost price, we know the profit percentage. So it's very easy to calculate. You could simply do, or let me actually show the calculation here for more clarity. So if you're given the cost price and profit percentage, there are two easy ways to calculate your selling price. Okay. So first method is simply you take the 50,000, this is cost price. On top of this, you got a 2% profit, which means on cost price, you got 2% profit. So this will be your selling price. The initial cost price that you put in, on top of that 2% was your profit. So total will be selling price. What does this come out to? 50,000. Let's take that common. 1 plus 0.02. If you calculate, this will come out to be 51,000. Okay. What is the other method? If you don't like this, the going from the basics, what is the profit percentage? It's selling price minus cost price by cost price, right? Multiplied by 100. We know that profit percentage here is 2%. Selling price we don't know. Cost price is 50,000. Denominator is also cost price multiplied by 100. Okay. Now I'm solving this simple equation. Let me take myself aside. So you'll get simply this 50, or actually you can cancel these two zeros. This becomes 500. So your SP becomes 1000 plus 50,000, which again comes out to be 51,000. Okay. So basically you can calculate the selling price by both the methods. This one is a little shorter, but yeah, whatever works for you. So this combined selling price we have calculated as 51,000. Let me bring myself back. Okay. Now we are given the individual profit percentages. We are supposed to calculate this thing. So let's try to assume something. Let's try to assume that this is X. Okay. So what will this be? We know the total is 50,000. So this will be 50,000 minus X. Now that we have assumed these, we can easily calculate selling prices. Okay. On in terms of X. So similarly, what will X be? So what will the selling price be for desktop? It will be X plus 20% of X, which is 0.2X, and this becomes 1.2X. Okay. What will this be? This will be 50,000 minus X minus 10% of this entire thing. Okay. So this will become 50,000 minus X minus 0.1 times 50,000 minus X. This finally becomes 0.9 times 50,000 minus X. This is the value for this. Okay. Now what do we know? Again, selling price, the combined has to be a sum of the individual selling prices. So from this information we can write a simple equation. 1.2x is the selling price of desktop plus 0.9 times 50,000 minus X is the selling price of laptop. Total should be 51,000. If we calculate the value of X, our job is done. We get the answer. Okay. So since we have lesser space here, let's take this here. Okay. Now Let's solve this equation. So this becomes 1.2x. 0.9 times 50,000 is 45,000 minus 0.9x is equal to 51,000. Okay. You take these, subtract, you get 0.3x is equal to 6,000, and you can say x is simply 20,000 from this. So which means the purchase price of desktop was 20,000 rupees, which is the answer. Okay. Now that you've understood this fundamental approach, we will now explore a smarter approach which will not only improve your speed but will also give you a greater concept clarity. Before moving to that, I request you that if you're liking this content, please do press the like button and share this video with your friends. That will mean a lot to me, and it will also indicate to me that this content is helpful to you, and I will continue to make more of these videos. If you have any suggestions on topics or any improvements in this video, please drop them in the comment section. So moving on to the second approach. In the first approach, we saw that we were repeating this 50,000 figure and again in every equation, which was making the calculations a little complex. So now what we can do here is think only about the profit. What we know that profit overall is 2% of 50,000, okay, which is nothing but 1,000. Now, where is this profit overall coming from? It is coming from the profit on desktop and laptop or whatever loss. Okay. So is it okay to write P overall is equal to profit on desktop plus profit on laptop? Okay. For now, we are not thinking about this loss laptop. We are simply writing a generic equation. The total profit would be coming from these two individual profits adding up. And now we can write more specific terms. We know P overall is 1,000 rupees. What is the profit on desktop? So assume the cost price of desktop is X rupees. What is the profit? X into 0.2. Okay, 20% profit. What is the profit on laptop? It's negative of 0.1 times 50,000 minus X. Okay. Cost price of desktop is X. Cost price of laptop becomes 50,000 minus X. Loss on that becomes, or profit on that actually becomes minus of 0.1 times this. Okay, and we're adding it. Now simply solving this equation, what do we get? We get 1,000 is equal to 0.2x minus 5,000 plus 0.1x. So finally we get 0.3x is equal to 6,000 as with the first approach, and again we get x is equal to 20,000. So we were able to solve the question with both the approaches. First and second are quite similar, but the only thing is we are simplifying the calculation here by not accounting for this 50,000 figure every time.